September 2022 marks 10 years of us coming to the UK. I was 39 years old then. And for me to quit my corporate job and come and become a student all over again is a story in itself. When we came to the UK, we knew no one here. No friends, no relatives, no family. No income as I had quit my job. All we had was a bag of raw dreams, a bit of belief, and a whole lot of determination. So then why did I move to the UK? As a child, I had many dreams. I wanted to be a dancer, an astronaut, a doctor. I even dreamt of being the Prime Minister of my country. But I soon realized that there is a gap between dreams and reality. And I did not have the means, the knowledge, or sometimes the opportunity to pursue these dreams.
So my mum was a bed maker at Magdalen College, Cambridge. So she used to go and clean and tidy postgraduates' rooms. When she had my sister, she used to leave my sister with her grandmother for childcare while she went to work. Unfortunately, when I came along, my great-grandmother wasn't around. So my mum used to have to take me to work while my sister was at nursery. She used to leave me with a postgraduate student. He came from a big family, he missed his family, so she left me with him in the common room, and he used to read to me and he used to play me the piano while she went off and worked. So my sister and I had very different experiences of childcare at that age, and her first words were, "Yeah, all right, innit, Mwa." And my first words were postgraduate diploma. My mum also instilled in me a love of learning and of reading. She used to read every day. She left school without any qualifications. She was the oldest child of 6. So I grew up loving, and I studied English literature, so yet more words. The project that I'm involved in now is the Dialect and Heritage Project, which is funded by the National Lottery Heritage Fund and led by the University of Leeds. It's a project that involves words.
One of the motivations for doing this project was I was sick of reading books on film history about men, and I thought there was time to be some books about women in it because they were central to filmmaking. This project started about 5 or 6 years ago when I came across this photograph in the Cinema Museum in London. And like most people, I think I was my eye was drawn to the people, you know, that you could instantly recognise in the frame. So there's Alfred Hitchcock is in there, and over on this side is the star Doris Day. So I became interested in this figure seated by Hitchcock's right-hand side, and I was kind of interested in who this person was. You know, she looked very kind of neat and studious, and she had a notepad and pen on her lap, and she was clearly busy working. So I'm wondering, well, who is she and what does she do? So it wasn't too difficult to work out what the film was. So it's The Man Who Knew Too Much, and it was made in 1956 and shot in London. And so from that I could work out who this person was, and it's Connie Willis, and she was a continuity girl. It turned out that not only had she worked on this film, but she'd worked on about 150 other films as well. So she had this fantastic, really long career that ran for about 40 years in British film production. And so on the one hand, there was somebody who was clearly very central to filmmaking. But actually, when you started to kind of look at how you might kind of research and write her history, I ran into problems, you know, straight away.